Hi, Andrew Wade here from Case Specific Nutrition with yet another registered dietitian rant. This is again another question that I get a lot, and I think it's very fitting because of the time of year we're in. It's January, people are gearing up and starting to set those New Year's resolutions. And so I have, how do I make my New Year's resolution of weight loss stick this year? And I just think that's such a fitting question because one of the biggest problems, every year we have millions of people set the New Year's resolution of I'm gonna lose weight. And by February 1st, about 2/3 of those people have already failed on their goal. Whether they relapsed in the diet, they stopped going to the gym, work picked back up and stress levels were unmanageable. Something usually happens and it triggers us to go back to the way things were before. And so my solution to this is what I like to call attention to lifestyle. I wrote about this for the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette a couple months ago, but the idea of attention to lifestyle is attention to three main parts of life: your stress management, your nutrition protocol, and then your exercise protocol. And we need to find a way to keep all three of those things in the right balance if we want to see the long-term success associated with weight loss, improved mood, improved energy levels, all the things that most people go into January 1st really beaming for. And again, this isn't a video that I can really dig deep into each of these topics, but I want to give you at least a little bit of information to think about for each one. As the dietitian, I guess I could start with the nutrition piece. But when we're talking about nutrition, attention to lifestyle, one of the biggest problems we have with the diets that people start, usually again right around this time of year, is that they're too restrictive and they're too different from what they normally eat. When we're talking about someone who's eaten a certain way for 30 years and is then suddenly trying to change, these changes need to be gradual. They need to set you up so that you're making a transition into a healthier lifestyle. I always tell my patients and my clients that I'm not here for the 6-week, 40-pound weight loss guarantee that as soon as you go back to eating the way you used to, you gain the weight. I'm here to help you learn to implement healthy lifestyle changes that 10 years from now, you can see yourself doing. So the rule number one is to only change things or stick with things that you can see yourself actually sticking with and staying with. If it's too restrictive, we need to find a way to balance that back out, take a step back, maybe figure out a way to make it a little more realistic for the time being and allow you to build it as a base to move forward. Exercise has a similar idea. One of the biggest problems though is people have this mindset that the only type of exercise you can get is in the gym, like here. And while obviously this is a great place with access to cardio equipment, weight training, classes, it isn't the only platform for exercise. All exercise really is getting your butt up off the ground and moving. Movement is the simplest form of exercise. And so what we need to find is a movement that you enjoy, something that you look forward to doing. It means you're more likely to stick with it. And my protocol or my goal when we're trying to set exercise regimens for new fitness enthusiasts is more days off your butt than on your butt. So 4 days a week is the minimum we're looking for, trying to get something, whether it's taking a class at the gym or going for a walk with friends or going on a bike ride or playing with your kids after school, whatever it is, some sort of activity that gets you on your feet, moving around, maybe breathing a little bit heavier. That's really the goal. And then the final piece, the stress management. Probably the hardest one, especially for a 3-minute video. But stress management is so prevalent in such a big need for what we do nowadays. So many people in the United States are stressed with work where they take work home with them. It's constantly on their mind. There's social stresses, emotional stresses, work stresses, it all compiles. And all stress is really gonna do is suppress your metabolism and really throw you out of balance. It's the reason why people say, oh, I'm so exhausted, I can't go to the gym after a long day of work. And so what we need to do is we need to realize that exercise is the best form of stress management. Proper diet is gonna help you with the hormones associated with stress and feeling better about yourself and helping you commit to that feeling of success. It's gonna set the groundwork for you to be less stressed. And then on top of that, looking at stress in a day-to-day way where looking at stress long-term is so hard to do. And when you're in the moment, it's hard to see in the moment how you're stressed. So sometimes we need to find ways to step out of our moment, whether it's taking 10 minutes each day to walk or to listen to music or just isolate yourself from what's going on so you can reflect on what's happening. Decreases the stress in your life because you're more in tune with what those stresses actually are. So again, attention to lifestyle. It's pretty simple. Nutrition, exercise, stress management. It's going to set you up so that next New Year's you're not remaking the same New Year's resolution. Again, this is Andrew Wade with Case Specific Nutrition. You can find more videos and blog posts on pittsburghdietitian.com. My website is casespecificnutrition.com. And then you can follow me on Twitter at @amwadenutrition, and then on Facebook, Case Specific Nutrition. Thank you.